We are fighting off the COVID blues. Raise your hand if you're also dealing with COVID blues. In today's Real Talk Tuesday, we're going to talk about what we've been going through recently, what we've dealt with in regards to COVID blues, and some ways that we have been combating them. And we're going to do it while traveling down the Blue Ridge Parkway.
And it is a beautiful day to do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to No Ordinary Path. My name is John. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel where myself, being a travel nurse, and my beautiful wife, our 3 kids, travel around the United States in our RV that we've named Windy, and we go and do all sorts of cool things. Today is a Real Talk Tuesday where we bring you some fun tips and tricks and things like that we have along our journey, and we're happy that you're here. So there's a lot of cars because, man, as you can see behind us, it is a gorgeous day.
Yeah, I think everybody is out here trying to fight COVID blues also.
That's right. So we wanted to take just a quick second to talk about what that even means. When we say COVID blues, we're talking about like all the stuff that everyone's been dealing with. And it means different things to different people, certainly.
Some of the things that we have been dealing with is weight gain. Some people have been fortunate to lose weight during this time because they're getting out more. Yeah. And I think for us, like, we've been under a lot of stress, and so we've definitely been dealing with that.
Yeah. Well, and how do we cope with it, right? Like, everybody copes with it differently. And I can say for my part, being at the hospital, it's really nice because a lot of people have been showing their appreciation and businesses and stuff like that by bringing us lunch. So it's like, yay, tacos on Tuesdays, Chick-fil-A on Wednesdays, and Jimmy John's on Thursdays, and they all have all the fixings. And it's really nice that they're showing, the community is like showing support, but it also means like, you know.
I don't really have an excuse. I just eat when I get stressed.
Well, it's not an excuse per se either. But okay, besides that, guys, that's a common one. But a couple of the other ones are things that are like, you know, like financial hardship is one of them too. But also boredom. We are super fortunate today to come up here and hike, and the visitor center at Craggy Gardens for the Blue Ridge Parkway was open. That was huge.
Yeah.
So we haven't done a junior ranger badge in like 6 months. So to be able to start that stuff up again is fantastic.
Yeah.
I know that'll help the kids a lot too.
Lack of motivation is another one. Like I said before, it kind of contributes to weight gain. But lack of motivation with school. We did not finish the school year because we weren't very motivated. And we're getting over that now. I think we've had so much freedom that we're really ready for structure again, and that has been a little bit more motivating for us as of late. It's certainly a lot of unknown.
Which is kind of fear in and of itself, right? Everybody worries about the unknown. And for us, you know, there is some too. I mean, honestly, I'm working with it. You guys all know that.
The last one is exhaustion, and this is physical, emotional, all the exhaustion.
All of the above. Mental.
Exhaustions. Mental, yes, mental for sure. I've had several pity parties. Day-long pity parties.
Well, we've had some other unique things too happen to us that aren't necessarily even related to COVID.
Yeah, well, let's save that for the next stop. What do you think?
Okay, that's fine.
You guys want to see some more Blue Ridge Parkway?
All right.
But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
All right, we're in a different section right now, a little bit away from the road. A couple of the other things that are maybe a little bit more unique just to us and our story of some of the blues that we've kind of been dealing with.
Yeah, we have had some
ups and downs.
A lot of downs recently.
A lot of downs, yeah.
And, you know, this is all relative, and like John said, it's our story, and we know that we're rarely fortunate, and we know that we're fortunate to have and do what we do.
For us, this is some of the things that we have been personally dealing with.
Yeah.
That's okay to say.
The first thing is that it was really soul-crushing to lose the land.
Yeah, we were pretty bummed about that.
There's a episode about it up here, and here.
Over here?
All of that time and effort we spent into it was just gone. And we're grateful, but we were really crushed and still are pretty upset about that whole incident. So that was one thing. And then the other really major thing that happened.
Well, as you guys know, we got a different truck. It's a 2010 Ford F-350 with the 6.4 motor, which I have learned over time is a really bad motor. Lately, some issues have been going on with it overheating, and we've taken it in, and we do have a warranty on it. I always buy warranties on used vehicles because of stuff like this. It was having some issues going up like the passes whenever we pulled windy, so we took it in, and lo and behold, long story short, there is a significant amount of repair that is not covered by the warranty. Enough that we even considered see if we could trade it in and tack the loan onto something else new, and just decided that that's not really worth doing at this point in time. So we're just eating it. Yep.
And it's coming out of our land fund.
It's coming out of the land fund, which is another huge disappointment. Interestingly enough, for all of you guys out there, it has nothing to do with the 6.4 motor. All of the problems with that motor are fine.
Yeah.
This is all something totally different related to the coolant system.
Yeah. And we still don't have it back. It's been about 2 weeks.
It's been about 2 weeks. They've given us a loaner finally, but it's been a bummer. And we have 4 days left of where we're at till we move, and they have to get it back to us before that. So that's also been some stress, things like that.
Yeah.
But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
So we've had a handful of really downer days. I've had some pity parties. I think I already said that. I had a whole day of pity party. I literally think I cried all day long. So
we understand that the stress is real, and it's not just for us, it's for everyone out there, all types of people. COVID has caused so many issues in so many aspects of our lives, of everyone's life. And so we just wanted to talk about some of the things we were dealing with, and then also maybe bring you some tips that we have found that are sort of working for us. They're not foolproof. They don't work 100% of the time. Sometimes they backfire.
Yes.
But they do help.
Yeah.
Like today was a good day. Getting out, getting some exercise, doing some hiking with the family as a whole, being out in the beautiful weather in a beautiful setting has been good for us.
Yes, it's been proven that vitamin D is really good for your mental health and your physical health.
That's sunshine for all those people that don't know what vitamin D comes from. But
So get out into the sunshine. For me, some coping mechanisms that I have are, for a while, John was coming home and I was exiting to go take a walk. And that was actually very nice for me when I did it. Definitely something that helps me to clear my mind, take a walk, listen to some music or a book, and get out some alone time.
Yeah.
So
drink
water. No, you can't tell people to
She's right. Drinking water is very helpful. I'm not partial to, drink water, guys. Drink water. If you don't have a hobby, think about starting one. If there's something you've been wanting to do and you felt like you don't have the time or something like that, start a new hobby. Learn to play the harmonica or
learn to make sourdough bread in your RV oven.
That's right.
Eat better, exercise more, and sleep more. I know they're obvious, but be cognizant of those things, and mindful of how you're living and how you're treating your body.
We also feel like it's really important not to just think about yourself, where self-care is going to be a high priority, guys. But also remember that your kids are going through this stressful time too. Everything is different for them, and even the young ones are hearing things on the news, hearing things from friends. The way that we live as a people, as a society, is changing right now, especially with all the schools starting to start. That is a huge stressor for parents as well as the kids. So think about some things that you can do for your children to try to reassure them during this difficult time. Stuff like spending a little bit more family time. Try to set a night together where you can sit down and either have a meal together, play a game together, give your kids opportunities to talk and ask you questions about really what is going on in the world, and answer them honestly. Let them know. We know circumstances are different for everybody. We are in an opportunity where we can homeschool our kids, and that is great. And if you're choosing to do that, that's fantastic. There are so many homeschool resources out there. This is one of them right here. Guys, we've made some great videos about homeschool and road school and how we deal with it. But I know I have family, guys, that are sending their kids to school. So we know it's a stressor, not only for the parents, but also for the kids. So do some things. Try to get your kids out. All the same things as adults that we need.
Yeah,
kids
they
need
need
too.
it too.
Exercise, good food, good sleep, those things. And that family time with mom and dad is real important.
Something that we're starting is a gratitude journal where we're having them journal 3 things that they're thankful for that day and why. And I mean, that's good for us to do too, and something to talk about at dinner. Even though a lot of bad things are happening, what can we still be thankful for? And if not in a journal, maybe in like prayer time before bed, you know, that's another great opportunity. And another thing that I was thinking of is to think back to times when you were really stressed out in the past and some like hard things that you've overcome in your past, how you overcame them, and know that you can overcome stuff again. And so like with us and in our faith, like we know that the Lord has helped us through some really crappy times, like long before COVID-19 ever existed. And to go back and look and see how he brought us through that and know that we can get through whatever comes our way. Just constantly reminding yourself, because it's easy to get lost in all the bad things that you are feeling.
It's gonna sound funny coming from a YouTube channel family, but you might need to take a social media break.
It has brought a lot of stress into our house.
Yeah, it's just in your face all the time whenever you get on social media. So maybe set it down, take a week, take 2 weeks, however long you think you can do without it. You know, we call it social media fasting or phone fasting or whatever, but you basically just turn it off for a while and give yourself a break. If you've got an opportunity to go camping, even if it's just for a weekend, go someplace where there's no cell service. You might be surprised what it will do for you.
Yeah.
We're going to have grace for ourselves because of the stress that we're going through. To all my nurses out there and all my medical professionals that watch this channel, give yourself grace. Understand that you're going to be stressed out. There's some talks about PTSD and stuff. There are plenty of resources out there for that, you guys. We are dealing with difficult things right now in the hospital, but that stuff does carry over to your person and it can carry over to your family. So give yourself some grace. Give grace to your spouse. Give grace to your family member or partner or anyone. Give grace to your kids, because remember, they're stressed too. And so when you're stressed, we have a tendency to bite and nip at each other.
We never do that.
We never do that. Kristen especially.
Roll the bloopers.
Never does that. What?
Like towards me like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Not towards
I
me,
can't-
but you were like in front of me.
Okay. Sorry. Here. Why don't you stand
No, I
right
don't
here?
want to be in front. I want to be
Kristen, chill.
together. I don't want you, because I'm like this all the time behind you.
Well, you have a tendency to hide.
Well, you had your arm in front of me. That's why.
Are you hungry, love?
No.
Why are you grumpy all of a sudden? Because I got in front of you?
Whatever. This is stupid.
What's the matter?
Nothing. You were just like standing right in front of me, and all I wanted to do to turn, and then you were just like freaking out about turning.
Okay. Well, as always, we just simply appreciate you being here, you know, and we hope that you find the things that we bring you informative. So, as we usually say, if you're new, leave a comment below. Let us know. We love to welcome new people to the channel. So thank you guys. Ring the bell for notifications, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you out there.
But don't give up.